So, how do you lose weight? And really, there's not one specific thing that you can do. You can do a combination of things that will lead you in the right direction. And I really think a lot of it has to start not only with nutrition. So, yes, nutrition is one of them. And digging there, you can try to shorten your window of eating. And I don't mean like intermittent fasting to the fullest extent, but just looking at how long do you normally really eat per day? Because I remember when I first started wanting to lose weight, I checked and I was eating like a good 15, 16 hours per day. Not every day, but that amount of time is quite a bit. So, you can try to do that. You can also try to increase the amount of vegetables and fruits, which sounds so cliche, but it's not. And why you would do that is because you'd be increasing the amount of water content and fiber content in what you're eating. And then that really can help to keep you full. If you think I'm joking, I say give it a shot and you try it out first to see that I'm not joking. I think maybe like 2 weeks ago when I first started it, I had noticed a big difference with just switching up the amount of foods that I was eating that had higher fiber and water content. You can also, you can try to focus a little more on protein too. And what I mean by little is like if you're just eating something with carbohydrates, potato chips, maybe pair it with something that has some protein in it. So if you want to eat potato chips, can you also pair it with some kind of nuts or cheese or just even deli meat if that's the way you want to go? So look at all these different ways for you to water, and also water, because I think people might even just ignore the fact that water is important. You need water for basically your whole body. Your body is made up of primarily water, so you do need more of it. And again, just having more water can help to take up some of that volume in your stomach so that you're not feeling like you're always hungry all the time. All right, so I covered the nutrition part, and movement is such a big piece because you have, on one end, you have exercise, and on the other end, you have movement just from doing things like breathing or standing or walking super far from the entrance of your working place to your car or the entrance of the grocery store to your car. All these little things, they all make a difference. So maybe you feel like you don't have time to have a routine, regimented type of physical activity where you're specifically doing something for half an hour, moderate intensity every day or 5 times a week, but maybe you can find that opportunity to move more throughout the day. So if you feel like you're somebody who has a sedentary job where you're sitting all day, can you get up more frequently throughout the day and just move around? Like every hour, can you stop, get up, and then walk for like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then go back to work, do what you need to do. So those kind of things can very much help too. Then on the other side, of course, there's that exercise piece. So if you do already exercise, you can ramp that up. And then really doing a combination. I'm not an exercise expert, but doing a combination of both weight training or resistance plus cardio is going to be really valuable. And I think people just only focus on cardio, but helping to do some resistance and weight training actually does help to build the muscle, which increases your body's amount of fuel that it's burning. So it's pretty cool, pretty exciting. So try 3 of those things and see how it works out. I can't forget, really making sure that you're handling your stress in a way Stress really, really affects our body, and oftentimes it might even, you might not know it, but with your stress, you may have a tendency to gravitate toward food. So if that's you, like, be mindful of it. Are you sleeping enough? Do you have support? So those two things, also my 3 S's that I like to say: sleep, stress, and support. So if you're not getting enough sleep, is it because you have so many things that you're trying to accomplish in one day? And if so, can you rely on someone to help out so that you're not doing everything and stretching yourself out? And I know if you're a mother, or if you're a woman, you may feel like you have to do everything in the house, because that's just what you might feel. I'd say try to find that person that you can lean on support for. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because in the end, it's only going to be helping you. Okay, so again, not one specific thing that you can do to lose weight, but a combination of things. All right, peace and aloha.